Nancy, I think it would be helpful to recount also what public education does for our society. In other words, there are people who might not be eager to support this bond proposal because they might think, despite what we're trying to say, that it's going to cost them more in tax dollars. But it may be that they don't have children in school at all. They're older adults, or it may be that their kids attend private school. But why is it, though, that we should all be supporting something like a bond election to increase the vitality of our local public schools? What does this do for our society?
Well, I mean, just so many things. And I think every person would have their own answer. But I was thinking about, talking about the bond issue and how we take out a loan to buy our home, right? And then we pay it back over time. And the bank, we're trusted to do that. And if we don't, we get penalized for it, right? Well, I mean, Dallas is our home. And, if we don't invest in all of the neighbors, our neighbors around us, not just our own children or our own grandchildren or ourselves, but everyone here, then we're never going to feel like it is our home. We have to invest in our home in order to feel connected to our home, in order to feel like it is our home, because these are our neighbors. We can't keep just saying, oh, well, they have nothing to do with me. I can just pretend they don't exist. No, these are our neighbors. These are our fellow residents in our home of Dallas. So, and not, and of course, the other thing is that a high quality public education is the absolute foundation of a well-functioning society. And we think about how much damage is done in terms of critical thinking and in a time like today, especially when, we're getting distracted and misinformed about all kinds of things. If we don't have a public school system that's really intent on teaching every single citizen of this country or every single resident of this country how to tell truth from fiction, explaining that there are more than one narrative to any story, right? There isn't just one history. There are a lot of histories, but let's figure out how to understand those and see our country as, telling a holistic story. And so I also wanted to ask, George, I don't want to interrupt. Maybe you and Miguel want to add something to that, but I have another question after we finish that part of the conversation.
Well, hold that thought. I